You typing. Finish typing your thought. Why stop? Keep typing. Okay. Good morning, darling. Good morning, Zazali. Oh my god, my eyes are itching right now with these tree allergies. Do you have your coffee ready? Ooh! My god. Oi, 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 oi. Keep typing, keep typing. Get the chat rate up. Get that chat rate up, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. I'll edit that out. Oh my god. Focus. 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 I think William is actually still streaming. I think he's streaming, and let me see. Yeah, William is somehow streaming. So I'm pretty sure everybody's in there. So I might as well just make it quick. And just get this TA on over with. Do it really quick. Cause time really moves fast, so gotta see what's going on. And we'll just start right off the bat with GTII. But first, of course, press that like button for those of you coming in. And without further ado, get right into the stream without wasting any time. Of course, anything that's being said in this stream and on the chat is strictly in our opinion. You're your own decision maker of your financial investments, and what you buy, what you sell. I can't tell you that. NFA, okay. And is the music level? I mean, can you hear me actually pretty good? Just want to make sure. Thank you, Zelly. Thank you. Now, I got some interesting developments here based on the technicals on GTII. I'm just a person who actually charts based on my own hypothetical observations and my own TA. And I just take it with a grain of salt. But I have been doing this for a while. I'm still learning as the day goes by, and I'm here studying, and just figuring out what the next move is, in my opinion. But overall, what we are looking at is a pretty nice bounce from this long, pretty much the way this has been trading for the past month and a half, 2 months. a lot of people fear that this was actually going to go down all the way to 10 cents and below. We would have been back down to, fall of 2020 lows under 10 cents. But, due to certain events, developments, um, litigation releases, and the fact that, technical wise, we see that it actually hit a bottom at 12 cents. And in correlation with the reaction to what happened yesterday with the litigation release from SEC suing for Kramer and the LLCs and the small companies that they own, whatnot. I'm not gonna get too much into that because it's all around, and I'm pretty sure like you do your own research, you're gonna find it in Twitter and everywhere. It's all exposed, but I'm just more technical. But 3 days of green, and 3 times a charm, absolutely. And the way GTII traded yesterday, it was by far the biggest volume that we have seen, and God knows when was the last time we ever had a 3 million plus volume for GTII. And usually when there's volume of that magnitude, we have a huge move because, of course, this is a micro cap stock, technically, but you could imagine how many people are holding the stock and how many shares in total versus the amount of shares that are available in the float. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot. It's by a lot of numbers. So, based on that, we had that 3 million plus volume yesterday, and today we had another big day in volume. 2,326,801 shares, and quite ecstatic because we had finally broken over this area here, which was supposed to be the main area of support, in my opinion. Ranging from 15 to 16 cents. Yesterday, literally, it hit that, but it literally broke way over that and almost hit 20 cents. Today, we hit 20 cents on GTII on the dot. Literally. I'm saying literally because it's literally what's happening. And I'm going to stop saying literally. Literally. I'm stupid. But overall, from what I'm seeing here on the daily, the trend is looking real nice. You can see the transition from the bands here, or you want to call it momentum bands, shifting or transitioning from bearish to bullish. The green, the expansion that's to come. Once GTII continues to move to the upside, you will see the bands. I'll get it out the way. You'll see the bands literally expanding and moving back to the upside, just like how you see this in reverse with these bands going down in bearish momentum. We're literally looking for the opposite to go and turn green, and for GTII to finally move up and start breaking new levels of resistance. Over 20 cents would be the next target for tomorrow, I suppose, if momentum continues, if the volume continues to become to be at or around 2 million or 3 million. If it's with, of course, aside from the developments that's taking place, and what if more shares are being discovered and being covered? Who knows? There's a lot of speculation right now as to why this is popping, and we literally have Uh, Now, I said literally again. we, we are seeing this testing this area of resistance over 20 cents to about 21 cents. So that's the next stop. If, of course, it gets buttery and flaky and flirtatious croissants. Yummy. Sounds tasty. Good evening to you. And the people in the chatting zone, it's just you and Zelly. Everybody else is joined with William and Richard in their own stream, and I don't know if I don't know if Ace is on. I'm pretty sure they're all there right now. So I'm just doing this quick stream, just an hour. I'm not gonna waste much time. It's gonna go right through, fly through certain tickers, and then I'm gonna call it a night, literally. And so my take is, from what I'm seeing, volume is great. We have to keep it around 2-3 million, even more, to see that potential continuation to the upside. 20 cents is the next area of interest. If this literally shakes shorts, rattles them, grabs their neck and chokes the crap out of them, out of the shares to cover, you have 22 cents here on the 50-day moving average exponential, and then you have this area here from 24 to 25 cents. If this breaks over the 20 to 21 cent range, so this is what we are trying to look for in this move, and if that can actually fulfill, if that comes to fruition, listen, this could literally be the what do they call it, the precursor, pretty much the teaser to the actual movie that we're about to see on GTII. And with this amount of volume, with this amount of buying pressure, also if you look at the MACD here, crossed over, curling up in the green, RSI doing the same thing. Heck, we even have the TTM squeeze. Nice, and a nice trend here. So bars going up, and expecting this to turn green and continue to the upside. Fridgism. Oh man, Beyond. That was a Beyond fail. I wished that thing went to like 15 again, like last earnings, but yeah, didn't do so good. Well, we'll check on Beyond later and see the result, the end result, and what we could expect later on tomorrow. So give me 1 second. I need to revert all this back again. Need to shrink this into size. There you go. Let's check out quickly the 4 hour. Okay, so we got a little bit of resistance here at we have a little bit of resistance here at the 50-day moving average exponential at 0.1869. It did close at 0.1844. So I did try to retest 19 cents here. So But overall, the trend still remains strong because we have the 8-day moving average exponential crossing over the 21-day, and then you have the 50-day here. So we just need pretty much this to cross over in a golden cross fashion, and for that to confirm that push to the upside and break 20 cents on 20 cents or 21 and above for tomorrow. All in my sentiment, that's what I'm leaning on. But before this week is over, and like everything that I stated, in my opinion, and if the volume continues to, to grow the way it's been going, before this week is over, we could pretty much be within this range. So either 21 or 25 cents within that range. Now, bearish case scenario, I'm not too like my sentiment is not really as bearish, more bullish. But if bearish and this rejection is taking place, I mean, we could only just see this, kind of just retest this area of support around 15, 16 cents. On the bid here, even though it might not be the same, the bid is at 0.1620, and this is pretty much where this area is. So it could consolidate, and they're ready for another leg up to hit those key levels. But if not, then like I said, I'm leaning towards this really just getting that nice kick to those levels. So 10 cents, I don't think you're gonna be able to see that anytime soon. Not financial advice. And just to check quickly on the hourly. That consolidation I was talking about. Yeah, so it could be that this will be the range. For now, it's retesting this 200 moving average exponential, again 19 cents. And it just needs to break out for the next leg up, and 20 cents is your key area of resistance. Anyways, moving on from GTII. Oh, I mean, actually, before I move on, let's just check right now and give an update on the cost to borrow fee. And it does show that it's back at 18.44%, but at 1,800,000. Wow, so they increased it by another 100,000 here on short shares availability. But it had been back and forth between 18.44% and 19.52% on the max. But as long as that percentage fee, remains the same and it continues to rise, I think it would actually be troublesome for the shorts, hypothetically, for them to try to short this down. I think they'll have a lot of trouble. If it goes over 40-50% cost to borrow fees, then you already know shit is about to hit the fan for them. So, but anyways, let's continue to move on here. Finger actually closed neutral. Surprisingly. Let's see. Closed at 329. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So Finger closed at 329 yesterday, and it closed again at 329 today. With this actually hitting this area once again, As you see, it looks like it had been favoring that area of support for a while now, and that bullwick here just bounced right off of it and ended up reaching 339 at the 200-day moving average exponential, and then going back down and closing at 329. So from here, where do we stand? So as of right now, since it actually came back down, you can only assume that it's actually trying to cool off from these highs. And let me see something. Let's move this over here. So I don't know if I would necessarily say that that it would actually come down a lot more. Because if anything, then $3 would be the main level of support. So from 3 to 315, and if this actually holds up, then we would see this climb back over to about 360 and change, and still trying to hold up and perhaps find a window of opportunity for Finger to actually break out and finally retest $4 a share and beyond. Who knows? So right now I'm a bit neutral on the way this is looking. It's consolidating here on the RSI, so it's slow moving. It's slow moving. Let's see if we can look for more confirmation here in the 4-hour. Since now that I switched to the 4-hour chart, you see that there is more of bearish momentum in the bands, but slightly trying to turn back around here. Is if you notice, this is actually trying to come back up, stay flat, and then turn to the upside like that, and then make a bounce back to around 340 to 345, around that range, and then go once more and try to get that leg up to 360 and change. So on the MACD for the 4-hour, you can tell that it's also doing the same thing. It's also actually trying to build the bottom here on the MACD, and yeah. So the RSI, it's also looking a little flat. And how would it sound in press release for the partnership of the German McDonald's? What? Hell no. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh, thank you. Ah. Hold up. Okay, so wait, is that what's really happening with Beyond and McDonald's in Germany? Because that'll be interesting. Yeah, the momentum here for the TTM squeeze could bounce too as well. So it'd have to give us a red-orange bar here, and then to continue to climb up and increase that momentum to the upside. So that's cool. Look, it's actually making a McDonald's shape pattern How about that? Look. Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. And then from there, we'll have a spring back over, and then try to climb back over to 5. Like this. That's the McDonald's pattern here. All right. Which actually could make sense. I mean, because you have this right here bottoming out, so more than likely we could have this try to bounce back, and then we'll be back around the 350 range here. So just needs to break out from there and have another try at $4. Excuse me. Ooh. And then if I just look at the hourly real quick before I move on to the next ticker. Yep. There you go. See, you got a little rebound there, and here just bottoming out and trying to curl right back over. So there goes your little confirmation there, for sure. And look for those ranges, like I said a few moments ago. All right. Also, MACD actually looks quite interesting here. We got it on the green. It's curling back up, crossed over. Looks good. So this actually gives me more of a bullish sentiment. Looking at finger, so keep an eye on finger. It could make a possible return back up, and finally get to see $4. This too, slowly increasing momentum on the TTM squeeze. All right, what else we got going on here? Let's see. Let's talk about Beyond and what it did today. During after hours, it was the earnings, and from what we saw before last night, I mean, it did have a nice trend happening here. You could tell this here was actually pretty heavy, and you had everything going well. You had you got the 8-day crossing over the 21 and the 50, to the 21 almost meeting with the 50, and you would think that that it would have had a positive effect, and we would have the next candle try to hit beyond $8.35 to $9, but since earnings was a miss, it took a real turn back down. And if we see here, says here that plant-based protein company Beyond Meat will be so they announced earnings results today after market close, and ended up dropping to 712 on the after hours, and this is how it looked. Ready? Yeah. Surprisingly enough, remember I had these levels yesterday. Well, actually, wait a minute. Did I have these levels here a while ago? I'm gonna have to look back in the previous streams where I actually went over Beyond. What's up, Mark? Welcome back. You see that? That's crazy. I was just about to read what you posted on Discord, and so it says here that Beyond Meat, the revenue was 75.6 million versus analyst estimates of 75.72. So it actually barely missed. actually missed by a very little bit. Adjusted EBITDA, however you say it, $32.9 million loss versus analyst estimates of 29.4, which was also a miss. The EPS, 72 negative 72 cents per share with analyst estimates of negative 66 cents, which is also a miss. The company confirmed its revenue guidance of for the full year of $330 million at the midpoint. Gross margin 4.9%, down from 6.7% in the same quarter last year. Free cash flow was minus 33 million compared to minus 30.54 million in the previous quarter. So that cash flow actually went down a lot more. Well, it went up, but sales volume went down. Market capitalization of 536.9 million. Since here, Beyond Meat President and CEO Ethan Brown commented, in first quarter we made solid progress against our 2024 priorities, including hitting our first quarter revenue objective, reducing operating expenses and cash consumption year over year, bringing production in-house to reduce costs and improve quality, and commencing shipments of Beyond 4, the fourth generation of Beyond Burger and Beyond Beef to our customers, to the praise of nutritionists and consumers alike. And so thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that the news of the earnings and for the latest news on Beyond by Mark R. Thank you. And yeah, as a result of that, it wasn't like last quarter when this thing shot from that same range, actually, right around 730, 760, and went up to about about $15.50, and then it came back down. It got shorted all the way down here to this bottom of 5.92, $6, and here we had this area of last area of support at 710, 705, 720, around there. Looks like it hit that target, but Mark, let's see. You're right, because this reaction can definitely cause Beyond Meat to come back down a lot more. You can see that arrow here, that little signal pointing down, and everything is starting to come crossing under each other. The 8 day about to cross under the 21 day, and then so forth. And the 50 day about to fall right back under the 200. So that's usually a bearish indicator right there. And bearish divergence, and the target could be for sure $6, which would be this area right here, and then try to pop right back over. That would be the scenario. In some cases we would have a huge drop, find a bottom, and then start to climb right back over, where we would try to retest all these levels or resistances. So for now, that's what I'm looking at. That's what Mark is looking at. So $6 is the next potential level of support. So let's look for that. Not a successful earnings for sure. You can even see the bands here expanding and coming right back down here as it's highlighted. You can see it right there. Let me draw it real quick. And it goes sliding down like this. It's the opposite, So you have all of that momentum to the downside. Same thing when you look at the MACD. It's all lining up. All right. RSI is a little close to oversold territory, but the momentum here on the TTM squeeze, it looks like to want to break down below and follow with that confirmation. So that's my take for Beyond Meat. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the next 2 days. What else happened today? Oh, yes. Not only did Beyond have earnings, but also AMC. AMC had earnings today, and we'll go to the 5-minute chart to give you a look at what happened here. And it says here, first quarter loss narrows and quote unquote better times are ahead, says the CEO of AMC, Adam Aron. Aron, heartened by the strength of movie going in March as theater chain outperforms box office. AMC narrowed its loss in the company's first quarter results after the bell Wednesday and outperformed amid the lingering impact of the Hollywood writers and actors strikes, according to the chief executive. AA. The movie theater chain and original meme stock, which previewed preliminary first quarter results last month, reported a net loss of $163.5 million, or 62 cents a share, compared with a net loss of $235.5 million, or $1.71 a share in the year ago period. On an adjusted basis, AMC reported a loss of 78 cents a share. Analysts surveyed by FactSet expected a loss of 75 cents a share. The company reported revenue of $951.4 million for the first quarter. For the quarter through March, compared with $954.4 million in the same period last year, and above analysts' expectation of $881 million, according to FactSet. So apparently they took a hit based on the Hollywood strikes. The shares fell about 4%. So you see it had a little pop here, which I'm pretty sure it had a lot of people that are in AMC going like, "Oh my God, it's happening! Oh my God!" But this thing literally got cut off. The reaction was weak. Didn't have enough potential to see that $4 price target, and the momentum got cut short. The reaction of the net losses and all that stuff made AMC come right back down and tested new day lows on the after hours here. A low of $3.06 from $3.35, and we just consolidated throughout the whole after hours market, and we ended up closing here at 306, 307. So if that's the case for tomorrow pre-market, we could see it consolidate a little bit more. If not, probably see a little bit more sell-off, where $3 could be the major key level of support. But if we lose that level, then it's back down to about where like 285, 290. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put this right here. This would be the resistance per se. Okay, so unfortunately it did not go as planned. Really did expect a blowout here. So by all means, it's not over until the fat lady sings, right? Until we actually see the explosion, the comeback of AMC to finally break over these resistances. You can see this pretty much trading within that range, and who knows if it will have any capability of continuing to the upside, because we did come back from a low of $2.38, a 52-week low. I guess technically this is an all-time low, pre-split. But if we look at the technicals, you can see this could be the case for tomorrow, because we did cross over here on the on the MACD, and you have yet to see this try to come down right about negative 0.6. So it would probably play out like this, and then bounce right back over, and for the RSI to also follow, and then have another climb back, have another bounce, and back at it to retest those levels. And so this is how it would probably look like. Let me just get this out here. You see this has let's just either be over here or over here, and have a little bounce back. Okay, and then so you can see it right here in the momentum bands shifting to bearish, and it continued that trend. So it's acting in a bearish divergence. You got all the 8-day AMA crossing over the 21-day and about to cross under the 50-day AMA. So this is that bearish indicator. Well, that's the indication right there that we could see this come back down around that level, either 290, or we could hit right back at this wick here at 284, 285, and from there try to bottom out and try it one more time. And it seems like this could be more like a W shape here. So who knows if it could this might take shape and do this pattern, or have some type of consolidation and bounce from here. Anything is possible, but as long as this is showing continuation to the downside and the bands keep expanding the way it is right now, then that's what we're looking at. Short term, of course, just short term, this would eventually come down a lot more below $3 and then consolidate and try to push back up. All right. What happened? So Mark is saying here, AMC Entertainment Holdings business was founded in 1920. So AMC has been around for 148 years. Kick it. Profit. It's just go to a business. What? I'm sorry. Did I read that correctly? For 448 years. It's just go to a business. It's file that it's ridiculous in my opinion. So AMC has been around for that long and they cannot make a profit. It's time to close the doors and go out of business, file bankruptcy, in my opinion. Wow. So now that you speak about that, I mean it's more than likely that it could stay around for a bit more, but eventually, since everything is going digital, everything is going to monitors, TVs, computers. Everything is pretty much stream wise, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, all those companies that stream movies and shows and whatever you can think of. That's what it's coming to. So imagine, I feel like if it's leaning towards that as a new era of movie watching, it kind of takes out, it takes away from the nostalgia of going to the movies and stuff. Because what if they do go bankrupt and all of a sudden there's no more theaters? On top of that, you can imagine the rent for those locations. How much rent is? How much the rent is for those locations, for those theaters, huh? Because you had a couple of them closed before. So that's what happens when you're driving and trying to voice the dictation. Oh, that's what you're doing. I mean, I'm not trying to say that they have grammatical errors, but I'm like, wait, what's he saying? And now I know this voice to talk. I mean, voice to text. It's tough. I head is not that accurate. But now I understand. Let's see. But yeah, so I mean that's like, huh? You're not saying, I'm not saying, or you're saying that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's just focus on driving, bro. Drive safely. But I do agree to an extent that, and it's funny because there was a Korean newspaper that somebody was reading, and he shared it to me, and they were stating the same thing, that the moving going business is actually dying off again. So by all means, I feel like, yeah, it the new era of movie watching, that's gonna be streaming. It's pretty much taken over. Nobody wants to go to the movies anymore. They just want to sit down, relax, Netflix and chill, Hulu and chill, whatever and chill, and just stay home, cuddle with their loved ones, and after that, have some fun, which you can't do in the movies. But it kind of like ruins the surprise. Well, the fun. But then again, you have privacy, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's my take on AMC. Um, Look at it from the 1 hour actually. Let me see something. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's what it's looking like here in that 1 hour too as well. It's all breaking below the 200-day moving average exponential, and there's an arrow here that's indicating that too as well. Sheesh. So we probably might have. There is a potential. there's a potential for yeah, for this to break below $3 tomorrow, and so forth. My puts were print, and I think DJT is still around. It's still around $49. What is this? Huh? Wait a minute. What is this? Hey, what is? Wait a minute. Yo, Mark, you still there? I mean, if you're still driving, I don't want to disturb you, but um, you remember that one stock you went over? Um, oh no. Is that what that is? Oh shoot. It's a IVP, and that's Inspire Veterinary. That stock. Remember, Mark? They announced on the 6th. A 1 for 100 reverse stock split. And that happened today. So it shot from 3 cents all the way to almost $5. What else is going on here? CBMM closed at 0.0054 on the green. Still holding up pretty well, in my opinion. OCGN is actually making a comeback, so we could talk about this for a few. But yeah, I mean, look at this, the way this was trading. It actually hit this line here. Surprisingly, I believe, yes, I think I had this line. I had these lines for a long time when I was going over OCGN in the beginning. So it actually did respect this line of support around 118. It kind of went down to like 110, I believe, 111, and bounced right back over 120 and started going on an uptrend. If that was the case, I would have rode on some calls, some $2 calls, long term, and now it looks like this thing is moving up pretty well. I mean, look at the trend. Even the bands here, it's slowly. It was expanding, then it was tightening, but stayed green, and now it's expanding again. It's trying to move back up over 170, and potentially, OCGN could go again and try to hit $2. And plus, there's earnings for next Tuesday, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. So no, actually, on the 14th of May, before market open at 7:30 Central Standard Time, there's earnings for OCGN. So this could reach $2 before that happens, or maybe the earnings are a successful one, and this actually breaks over all of that and makes new highs. So that's my quick take on that. GME ended up in the red today, so it failed to break over 17. You could see here on the 4-hour. We have here 4 long bearish wicks that tried retesting over 1725, 1750 and change, and it rejected. Touch, rejected. Touch, rejected. Touch, rejected. And it looks like it could drop back down to. You can either stay around 16, or you can drop back down and head to 1520, 1530, around that range. and holds, and maybe he'll do it again and retest 17 and change, and then who knows? Maybe fifth time's a charm. Well, no, sixth time actually. Oh, it didn't. Jeez. Well, you had options for OCGN in the short term. I think it was the $2 strike, right? Yeah, to me this that was I didn't know it was actually gonna turn back around like that. Mm-hmm. I agree. Yep. Yeah, that's how long it took. Surprisingly. For that, it would have been just going a couple of months out on $2 calls and averaging in and then seeing it come back like that. Probably have made your money back and probably been a bit more profitable. But yeah, in cases like that, you gotta really give yourself some time, especially if it's in a company that you believe can actually have that potential to go back and make those highs. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. So, hmm. But I think that's it. I don't think there was much to talk about. Um, late like late late liker, but I liked that voice to text is not working well for you. Oh shoot. Oh boy. But anyways, we're gonna actually wrap it up here. I was just gonna make the stream shorter, but I just wanted to. Oh God, hold on. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little recap, a recap on what's been happening with our usual tickers. So, but that's it. You go on and y'all enjoy the rest of your. Oh, air, air. Okay, okay. All right, all right. We'll go over one more. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that looks interesting. All right, Zelly. One more. We got air. We got. Wait, what is this? Did it go through a reverse split before? This thing. What? Can you tell me more about air? What is this? October 23rd of 2023. Um. Huh. Um. Wait a minute. What? Air is Wait a minute. Re Alpha Tech Corp. What's up with this stock? Let's look it up. Hmm. Oh my god, wait. Wow. This thing is at oh shoot. Okay, so yeah, no, it's all good. Um so today the the cost to borrow fee is really high, right? This thing was yesterday was at from what was that 251.44%, dropped down to 245.92. Oh no, that was 2 days ago. Then yesterday it actually shot up with only 100 shares available to short at 345.9%. Then it went up to 200,000 shares, 250,000 shares at the same percentage. Then dropped to 15,000 shares available to short at 313.88, 10,000 shares, 9,000 shares. Then went up to 316.75% at 9,000 shares. Then dropped to 400 available to short at 319.33, 319.56,000 shares now available to short at 321.22% cost to borrow fees. So this is actually pretty high. Pretty high. And what do we have here? Wow. What surprises me here on, I guess when it IPO'd, this thing opened at $23.01. The high was at $575.41. And it closed at $406.67. And then this thing the next day on the 24th of October last year dropped from a high of 220. Well, actually, no, opened at 160 to a high of $220, and then a low of 100, closing at $100 per share. Wow. And then it just kept coming down and down and down. 24, 18, 15, 10, $8, $7, $5. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oof. That is crazy. Look at these moves. This thing got shorted all the way, all the way. So this actually was at a low of 53 cents. That is crazy. What? Wow. So Air announced the launch of Claire, the real estate industry's first generative AI-powered zero-commission smart buyer's agent. Claire's introduction aligns with major shifts in the real estate sector after the National Association of Realtors (NAR) agreed to eliminate the standard 6% sales commission, which equates to approximately $100 billion in retail realtor fees paid annually. Claire offers a cost-free alternative for homebuyers by utilizing an AI-driven workflow that guides them through the home buying process. Like I said, we're making social connection really more difficult now, as we're here talking to AI bots instead of a real human person to discuss a home that we want to check out. That's just me. But I guess that's the generation that we're headed, right? But the fact that that stock skyrocketed to pretty much almost $500 a share at IPO, that is one heck of a freaking IPO. But from there, all the way to 53 cents. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, and it didn't even go to any. It didn't even go through a reverse split or anything. This is literally what the price was on October 23rd. That is insane. And I've only went through 3 earnings, or is that what do you call that? Is that earnings, or is that a dividend? Oh no. Okay, no, those earnings. Those earnings. But if you want to talk about how the price is moving, um, this thing actually popped from 53 cents all the way to a high of $1.83 back in April 24th, and then it came back down to a low of 84 cents, and then it popped right back over to $1.58. So it's been having these swings, up and down swings, for a bit. Air is somehow rejected from the 200-day moving average exponential, right about 131, and it actually closed at 115 from that high of 158 2 days ago, and trying to see if it can actually consolidate. But since the MACD is showing us that it's crossed under for a bit, it's somehow still bearish, and so is the RSI. Looks like there's still some room for the RSI to start moving down and perhaps find a bottom again, maybe around the 90 cent range to $1, and try for it again. If this is all successful, that means buyers are probably looking into this, to getting in and running up the price. But with that cost to borrow fee, I'm pretty sure, with all the shorts that were all the shares that were shorted, and coming from that IPO price of almost $500 to a low of 53 cents, that is one heck of a freaking short. So I'm pretty sure they are loaded. And what if they all of a sudden start to reverse the process and start buying from the bottom? Which looks like that could be the case. I mean, hypothetically, not financial advice. If that was the case, and it would consolidate for a bit, hold above $1, and you can see that retest at around $1.30. Last resistance at about 160. So I'm probably gonna just draw this rectangle here. So we know that that's the range here, and I'm gonna put this here for that range. So around 85, 90 cents to 95 cents, around there. So we're gonna just keep an eye on this for a bit, because damn. So the cost to borrow right now, as of, let me refresh the page right now. Okay, so currently is at 321.22% fee percentage here, and the amount of shares available to short is now down to 1,000. So from 250,000 shares, now we're up to 1,000. And that ticker, let me look at it here. Short interest, 527,444 shares. Short interest ratio is only 0.17 days to cover, with a short interest percent float of 7.81%. So it's not the highest or not the greatest, but you can see it here 4 hours ago. Just only 1,000 short shares available. And here the max from start to latest is 321.22%. Right there. The highest was at on the 2nd of May with a max of 368.89%. So, yeah, the fact that it's actually still staying around this range, around the 300s, uh, yeah, it's getting crazy. Getting loco con coco, loco loco. Huh. It seems like it doesn't have any options. I think it's just shares, right? Let me look quickly on Weeble to check and see. Okay, so no, it doesn't have any. It doesn't have an options chain, so it's just shares, which is good too. I see people on the Weeble comment section 3 hours ago saying, "Seeing this ticker mentioned a lot. What's the expectations? We got to break that 19. Diamond hands to $10. Looking for the storm. Won $500. Wow. Could be a good swing potential, in my opinion, not financial advice, to get into and scout some gains. Let's see. And thank you for that comment, Mark. It's so funny you said that because I was just thinking that is loco in the coco, and you said it. That's kind of weird. Are you serious? I be doing the same thing with the love of my life, and I swear I be saying things that she like was gonna say, and then like I beat her to it, and she's like, "What? That's what I was thinking of." And then it's just funny that I said that and you were thinking about that. What are the odds? But yeah, air with a volume of 1.88 million. Shares outstanding 44.12 million. Free float of only 6.75 million. Average volume of 3.16 million. So, not really much high in volume, but I think if you want to play this short term for a swing, that's on y'all. Yeah, I am psychic. I'm also a medium. So I was like, is this guy reading my brain? What the F is going on with these damn algorithms? Oh my god. What is going on with ZJYL? Oh my god. Still around the $3 range there. Shortable. 21.65%. Doesn't show there. Let me look at beyond. Let me let me see, because I remember when we were looking at the days to cover. Oh my god, it's still up there. Look, Beyond Meat's short interest, 22,904,757. Short interest ratio, 15.22 days to cover, with a short interest percent float of 37.3%. As of right now, as of a day ago, actually yesterday, they had reported no short shares available, and with a cost to borrow fee minimum of 173.60% to 216.73. So I wonder why that hasn't been updated at all since yesterday. Maybe earnings, I don't know. Huh. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin real quick and other things, and then we'll call it a night. I guess it's another stream, another long 2-hour stream. How long has it been already? Oh, now we're at 18. Not so bad, actually. Short term play Air Jordan with the flag. Yeah, I want to say this is not looking like a pennant anymore. And what I mean is that this was supposed to, I think here was supposed to follow this trend. Let me see. I don't know if that looks right. I'm not too sure. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not. How am I supposed to do this? I guess if you put it in this sense, it's like it was supposed to bounce right back up and then follow this, but it failed, and now it's breaking below, and it wants to break below the 50-day SMA. And I have the next level here at, where is this, at 50,000. But it looks like it's actually trying to hold up above the 50 SMA. But if it actually rejects here, comes down, and that might not be no bueno. Look, no bueno. I'm just letting you know, if that happens, then you have puts on miners, NFA. We look at oil real quick just to see where it's at, and it seems that oil is actually coming back up too. So look at that. From a low of $76.86 per barrel, and reached at 79.37. Still have a chance of breaking back up and retesting $80 per barrel. What is going on with let's see what's going on with futures. Futures here still consolidating on the 4-hour, but it's kind of looking weak. It's actually down 0.7%, slightly down, and it looks to want to break below. You can see here, you got the 7-day SMA, and if this is trading, this candle, if 2 candles trade below that, then it indicates that it's actually weak, a little weak, and it could potentially fall right back down. Maybe 5204. They have 5200 pretty much here to retest if it drops below. Just a quick TA on this. So look out for that. If you're looking from the 5-minute chart, you can see here, same thing. It looks to be getting more weaker and weaker, and for this to actually start turning around and possibly come back down here and retest 5200. What is going on with gold? Gold is bottoming out here a little bit and is looking for a way to come back up to maybe retest 2320. And I think that's it about. Yeah, that's it. Alright, y'all. If you liked the stream, show some love. Hit the like button. And we're gonna call it a night here. If you like the music, Zully has posted here on the chat, pinned. And if you like the music that's playing in the background, that's my music. The channel is Concrete Jungle City. It's on the link. Show some love. Share, subscribe, and feel the vibe. Alright, so that's it for tonight's stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on another edition of the stream. Love you all. Big hugs, giant hearts. Mark, thank you. Salmonella or flirtatious croissant. I like that name. And that's it. It was just only us four. I mean, us three. Us four, us three. Yeah. Zelly, thank you. Thank you so much. And we'll eventually meet again some other time and go over some updates. I don't know. I could do a video instead and just give a quick update. I'll let y'all know. If not, you'll probably see a notification about it, and who knows? Maybe we can see something excited within the next 2 days before this week is over. So y'all take it easy. Again, much love, peace, happiness, health and wealth. The wealth transition is coming. Please manifest and pray for this to happen mañana. And a great job to everybody here. Great job to you, Zelly, Mark, Flirtatious. Love y'all, fam. And manifestation, yes. Go to 3,000. Mo ass coming soon. Market crash. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday into Thursday. Take it easy. I once ate an entire hacksaw. Was the entire hacksaw buttery and flaky? I'm sure it was yummy. All right, y'all. We'll talk soon. Take care. What you mean? What you mean it's all my fault? Huh? Yeah, I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. What are you talking about, Matt? No, none of anything that I say here is financial advice. Strictly in my opinion. You are your own decision maker of your own money and your investments. Right? Exactly. You showed up late. You showed up late for class. Okay? You showed up late for class and yeah. So what I mean, how would you have known that I was still here? I could have pressed the end stream button, but I was just busy here like spamming hearts and trying to finish my food here. Um, sorry, teacher. Want to eat my apple? No, I'm drinking apple juice instead. So, um, I mean, you want me to keep going? I mean, keep going. Just keep going for another half hour. I don't know. Let me hit myself. Let me hit the like button for myself. Make it 10. Oh, thank you for the hearts. God, I love you so much. Gin and juice, and I got vodka and sake too. I don't think I've ever had gin and juice. I've been on since 8. I've been on since 8 o'clock. Of course, that's my regular time when I stream. Yeah, I saw William streaming. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Um, I'll transition back over here. Um, yeah, let's see what he's up to. He's still streaming. I mean, he already streamed like another what 3 hours earlier today. Now you have another what? Been streaming for 2 hours and 27 minutes. Still on. Only 56 people watching. I guess nothing exciting going on. Oh, William opened up a new live. Oh no, I think he messed up. Ooh, I see Barba. Ooh, I see Barba there. Ooh, I'm telling. Ooh, you should have seen the amount of freaking super chats that William got today. I kid you not. The amount of super chats and Venmo payments and Zelle, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to pay off all my cards. If not, I would have been able to like get myself like maybe 10,000 shares of GTII. Apparently, it's not on. I'm not. I just. It's dark or whatever. Now it's loading, but this is what I see. Right, it's not loading up right now. I still see the chat going. I think. Um. No. Let me test something. You think that's what he got? You think that's? I mean, if we can calculate on the money that he's gotten overall in general, I would think that he probably have gotten maybe around 5K plus. Especially that one person, Candice, I don't know what the name is, Candy something. Um, freaking giving him $500 every time. I'm like, what, what? Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Oh, we got busy brands there. Kingdom Lens, Richard, not. Okay. Got Sway up in there. Ooh, I'm telling. Look at that. You got Arca in there. Ooh. I'm pretty sure Maddie's watching too. Stormy Daniels? Is there? I'm not really like gonna watch this stream and streams another stream because I don't know if YouTube actually I get penalized for that. I don't know. Um. Oh, y'all can go in that stream. Yeah, y'all can go see that stream if y'all want. Um. Yeah, I've seen enough. I've seen enough of William for today. Surprisingly, gold is actually trying to pump back up. Looking at gold futures right now, it's going. It's trying to go. Is if there's anything, let me see something. Gold steady ahead of U.S. economic data. Says gold prices held around 2,310 per ounce on Thursday as investors awaited U.S. economic data to seek hints on potential timing for Federal Reserve's rate cuts. Uh, U.S. is slated to release its weekly jobless claims due later in the day, and the University of Michigan's consumer sentiment reading on Friday. Okay. And then on Wednesday, today, Fed Bank of Boston President Susan Collins emphasized that necessity for the U.S. economy to cool down to reach the central bank's 2% inflation target. Market now shows a 66% chance of a rate cut in September. Ooh. When the market falls, it happens on fall. Fall season when everything falls, just like the leaves of the trees. What you see is what you see. 'Cause it's cold, don't bother me. Only wanna see you, baby. Like, share, and subscribe with only you three on the stream. Lower rates increase the appeal of holding non-yielding bullion. The bullion. Interesting. Um, yeah. Gold. I mean, it's still forecasted for what 3,000 price target when hell breaks loose in the markets. Let's see the DXY. What is the dollar index doing? Um. Oh baby, oh baby, the dollar's dropping to its knees. OMG, OMG. What if the dollar index drops, but the markets stay flat and it drops along with the dollar index? Could that be really possible? Because look at that engulfing red candle on the 5 minute chart. So that if that's the case, let me look at the S&P 500 futures. Okay, so it looks like it's trying to pump. It's trying to pump, yeah. Just a little bit. Ugh. Has that ever happened before? I would want to know when the last time the dollar index fell as the markets fell at the same time. What happened during COVID? Oops, I'm not supposed to say that name. What was it, March? March of 2020. Huh. Interesting. Let me see something. Week of the 24th of February 2020 and March 2nd, this thing literally just dropped to what, 94.65 of the DXY, and then March. Oh, when there was a closure, when everything started closing down, this thing went from 94 to 102, almost 103. Huh. Well, where was the highest? What was the highest it's ever been? Let's see. The highest it's ever been was back in 2001. Um, $120. 8 more hours. Oh boy. Look, the dollar index was at 164.72 back in 1985, February 1st. Wow. Was there an event that happened here from wow, look at that. 1980 to 1985. Then drops back down all the way to 8? Mm. So maybe, just maybe, here on the monthly, it's looking to climb right back over to 115. Perhaps nearing those rate cuts. Maybe we can see this back on 115 to 120. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. What is this? 8 more hours. 8 more hours. Has it happened before when you were sleeping and still keep streaming? Love you. Love you all. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. But if the dollar dies, the market dies. Then that means the only way the dollar index could go is down, right? I mean, everybody's moving away from the dollar to losing value. Top of that market, you know. Wait, hold on, Matt K, don't go. Wait, I know what can make you stay. Let's look at Mullen. what happened? What happened to Mullen stock today? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it actually came back down from $7.85 to a low of 6.72. Where did it close at? 6.83. Damn, with a percentage of 18.99% in the green. Cool. Look at this nice consolidation. Oh my god, will it continue to pop or will it actually come back down to the lows of $6.20? The hourly, let's see what the hourly is looking like. Huh. Interesting. The hourly could be a little. Yeah, look at this. A little panic going on, and maybe another breakout to $9. Either that, or it could go back to six above under $6. So you got those scenarios there. Its best yearly gain since 1975, 32 record highs per set. Stocks in nearly every industry rose. Rose as its but but then again, damn, I kind of do want the dollar index to come back up though. Oh, there goes my voice. Oh, it's starting to get tired now. Uh oh. Uh oh. Spaghetti. Look for 105.75 tomorrow and Friday. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this stream off now. All right. I did my outros and everything. You already know what to do. All right. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. Show some love. And I'm out. Take it easy. Have a safe night. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening. Much love. Thank you, Matt K, for joining. And everybody else that I mentioned earlier before. Thank you. Big hearts to all and to the one and only. All right, y'all. Peace, love, happiness, etc., etc. Oh my God, my voice. I need to drink some water. I love her. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace out. See you tomorrow. See you on the Discord mañana. Take care.